And I'm the dental assistant. I say Dr. Goodwin. This is Rose Hetrick, and this is her first appointment with us. And she came to us through Mary Jones, our great patient who's been with us forever. And they work together. And she's very nervous about being at the dentist. And I just want you to know you have the most gentle, sweet man to be your dentist that you'll ever experience. Okay? If he isn't, you let me know. Okay. And now, can this guy fail? He just better be sweet and great, right? All right. So that's I've transferred to him. Then I'd say, Rose, is there anything I left out that we talked about? No. She might have said, oh, I can't sit in the chair more than 30 minutes at a time. You know, she might say something. All right. Then we get that transferred. I say, okay, doctor, and take it away. And then the doctor takes it away. So at every point, any of you anybody like basketball in here? Any basketball? You know, when I was in high school and we played basketball, and they'd throw you the ball, and the teachers would always go, whop! You know, you need to grab that ball with both hands. You're like, whop, right? Well, that's how you do with your patients. Like, whop! Whop! You know, it's like we got to grab it. We got to make sure they know we got their back. We got them taken care of. I had a significant birthday not too long ago, and I had my first colonostomy, where they test your colon, right? So I get to go into the wonderful healthcare system, and I go to meet with my doctor who's going to do this procedure, and I'm sitting down in this place. They left me in this room forever, just with nothing happening, and he comes in, and he was really funny. He was sort of like the crazy professor. His white hair was going everywhere, and he had this little tweed jacket. It was a little too tight, buttoned here. He sits down and he says, okay, I have a PowerPoint presentation for you. I said, oh, really? And he says, yeah, I'm the power, and here's the point. And he had a little picture, and he showed me all this stuff. And then he said, and he was real funny, though. He made me laugh. He says, now you can go to somebody else, but I do 20 of these a day, so it's good to have me do it, because I know what I'm doing, and I don't ever run into any problems. Anyway, it was good, though. He was funny. He built confidence. But then he leaves, and the other girl comes back in for scheduling and you know, pre-prep stuff. And she gives me information. And then she stands up and leaves. And I'm sitting here in this little room with my little packet of information. I've had my PowerPoint presentation. And I'm sitting here 5 minutes. I look around. I stand up. I look out in the hall. I look up and down the hall. No one's there. I walk out of my room. I come up to the front desk. Oops. I say, do I need to see anybody? She says, oh no, you're fine, just go. And then I go out. I feel like I'm sneaking out. You know, it's like it was the weirdest thing I ever experienced. So that is the experience that people come into your practice with from healthcare, from the medical world. All right. So when you do what I just demonstrated here, that is so different. You know, I know you've all sat on the doctors in that little table in the doctor room, and you told the nurse everything that was going on, and then she leaves, and the doctor comes in and sits down and says, well, ma'am, what can I do for you? And then I said, go outside and read that chart, damn it. Yeah. And then we'll talk about what you can do for me. You know, because I'm a D profile. I want the results, you know. I want to be, I'm important, you know. So, by transferring power all along the way, we don't lose these little nuances of communication, these little nuances. Also, if you document, most of my practices will document in their dentrix. They find a place in the patient record or in a place where they can put it, where we can find it, their emotional treasure, their personal motivator, any fears they have, any predisclosed objections. We get that documented in the system so everybody has access to it. Okay? So, 2-on-1 transfer of power, really important. All right, so I'd like for you to get little groups of 3. So form yourself in little mini groups of 3. We're going to take 2 minutes and practice a transfer of power. So I got Rosie and Charles here, and there's a couple ladies.